My name is Terry Butler, and my dad was in the military, and we lived all along the East Coast. I was born in Virginia, moved to Georgia at that point to get south and close to our families, and then moved to Columbus in 2004. Well, I've had a spotty career, really. I started out as an industrial engineer. I had my career, my degree from Auburn, and I did that until my son was born, and he's 22 years old now, and he was born with a disability. I went back to CSU, got my master's degree and my teaching certificate, and then I found out I am not cut out to be a teacher. Especially not a high school teacher. My resume looked like, a Dalmatian. I was really discouraged at that point, and of course my husband was discouraged. I knew that Goodwill was there because my son, having a disability, he was encouraged by one of his counselors at Northside High School to check out Goodwill to get a summer job. I was trying to do it on my own. I think I just decided out of desperation I was just going to go somewhere where I knew there was a place to go that could maybe help me. And so I was able to sit down and talk with somebody about my career and get some help with my resume. I was just real pleased to have people that were positive and upbeat, and of course I was down, and they could probably tell that I was down in the dumps, and they cheered me up. After I had been working with Goodwill and I spruced up my resume, it made me realize that I had always liked working with helping people. That was my first thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure it was something involving helping others. The Affordable Care Act was just starting up, starting in October, and that they were going to need people to help people enroll. And so I was bold enough to write them a letter and tell them a little bit about myself and attach my resume and just say, I am the person that you need for this job. A couple months later, they called me out of the blue and just said, I have this letter from you, and I was just wondering if you want to come in and talk. And it was just fantastic. And the lady, after she hired me, my boss, she said, the real reason that I hired you is because I was so impressed with that letter. That it came, ahead of time. And I know I wouldn't have had the nerve to write that letter if I hadn't had the support that I did, the moral support from the people at Goodwill. My position there is outreach and enrollment specialist, so I'm using some of my tutoring skills that I've used over the years and really enjoying it. Being able to help others through my job, that just really makes me feel fabulous, that I'm able to give back in my small way with the community. Go to Goodwill.